Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another Space City Cannabis Live. This is Smoke Sessions, episode number 136. Let's smoke some Backpack Boys, guys. But before we get smoking, these guys see I already got a nice doink rolled up. Looking very nice. Bless you, man. Let's go ahead and take a look at the actual flower. So this is going to be a collaboration between Backpackboyz and High Tolerance. I got the review coming out, I want to say next week on Wednesday. But since we already reviewed it, you guys already know. You guys come on the live streams and you guys get the exclusives. So this is going to be some privilege pop. So right based off of the nose, this is going to be another candy. I don't know if you guys are tired of candy, but this one right here is a super solid candy strain. Gonna have privilege pop at the top right here. Premium luxury cannabis. Let me know in the comments if you guys are familiar with Backpackboyz, if you guys ever tried their flower, and if so, let me know what strain you tried. Shout out to the homie Dennis Halterman saying, "What up, Space Fam?" Dennis Halterman says, "What up, Drink?" We got K Ham in the building. K Ham says, "What up, everybody?" Scale Forge Manufacturing says, "Yo, yo, 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 yo. What's going on?" Yo, SBB on the building says, "What's up, homie? What's up, SBB? How's it going?" We got No Bulls also in the building says, "What up, y'all? Appreciate y'all coming on through." We got Jigsaw in the building. We also got Hard Life 951. Sorry, guys. StreamYard's doing something weird. I used to be able to just click on your comment and it would appear down here. Now, for some reason, when I click on your comment, a little screen pops up asking me if I want to show it on stage. So it's just throwing me off just a little bit. So let me go ahead and not click them to be on the screens. That way I can go through them real quick. So Hard Life 951 came in and said, "Yo, we got Baby Mama in the building saying smash that like button." We got Jigsaw saying, "Yo, yo, yo, chat. Blessings to all out there." I'm going to put that one on the screen right quick. Blessings to all out there. Super duper shout out to the Space City family. Much love. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming on through, Jigsaw. You already know. We lucky to have you. SBB said, "What up, homie?" No Bulls said, "What up, y'all?" What's up to the homie No Bulls? We got OG Ruben Walls in the building. Said, "Hey, Space City, what's up? Got my order, man. That 818. Oh, it's some fire. Come on, man. We ain't gonna steer you wrong, my boy." Scale Forge Manufacturing says potential new equipment coming in today. Feels like Christmas. Hell yeah. We got David Perkins in the building. Says, "What up, Space City? How you doing on this cloudy Saturday evening?" Shit, I'm doing all right, man. Just, kicking back. We're going to put something in the air while we listen to the raindrops fall in the background. So thank you guys so much for stopping on by. Let me grab my lighter. Damn. I'm ready lit, dude. I forgot to show y'all the flower. Let's go ahead and check out this flower that I got rolled up right here. Got a little nugget right here. Go ahead and grab the bud that just jumped out at me. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let me bring the light down a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see that. Super frosted up, and the candy nose on this is incredible. It's not like a Skittles candy. It's more of like almost like a Jolly Rancher, sweet tarts. Looking very nice right there. Trying to be real careful. So that's what we got twisted up right here. And then on the right side, we got a nice old school strain. Hopefully you guys are familiar with it. This is going to be Sweet Tooth. But we'll save that for just a little bit. Let's go ahead and enjoy some of this Backpack Boys. And be real careful. Try and take this cap off. Got a nice roll right here, y'all. We got Kilo number 1 saying, "What's poppin', chat? What's up, Kilo? How you doing today, brother? Hopefully you're smoking on something good. Let me know." Hell yeah. David Perkins says he's got an order coming in from Sluggers and Diesel Dispensary. That's what's up. Make sure you guys smash that like button if you can. We got 18 people watching. Let's go ahead and make sure we got that like button smashed, man. And if you guys want to be a part of the live chat, just come in and say what's up. Come in, say what's up. We'll click on your comment. We can interact. And you guys can come be a part of the live chat along with these other OGs out here. Speaking of OGs, there's one right now. Shout out to the homie DJO Reviews. Said, "What's good, Space City? What's up, chat? What's up, my boy? We out here just smoking on some Backpackboyz." Got a nice cherry going. And damn, I just got a whole lot of smoke in my eyes. Sheesh. Hell yeah, we got John Emerson in the building saying, "What's up, Space and Chat? Making banana bread, but got you on the TV." Hell yeah, man, some banana bread sounds good. My wife actually bought some banana bread. I'm looking at it right now. Hopefully we can make some later tonight. That's what's up, man. I found an interesting statistic the other day. I found out through YouTube Studio. Man, hold up. Look how that thing's smoking right there. Sheesh. That's that Backpackboyz right there. I found an interesting statistic that said about, I think it was 24% of the people that actually watch the channel on their TV. So there's a lot of people that actually watch it on their 4K TVs, taking advantage of those macro shots and the 4K film that we use. What up? We got Shiesty Grows for Twanky. Said, "What up, Space? What up, chat? Hey, Space, I'm officially part of the Doink Club. Grabbed me a 12mm glass tip and a box of elements yesterday. When I tell you, I'm loving it." Come on, man. We trying to put y'all on game right quick, man. We ain't going to sell you a dream. We're going to tell you exactly what it is, man. And you ain't got to smoke like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that you have to smoke like that for it to be the best. But God damn it, man, it fucking helps, dude. Speaking of glass tips, I actually just went ahead and cleaned out my old ones. You guys know I keep an ashtray full of just a bunch of glass tips. And I got to it, cleaned them all up, washed them out with alcohol, gave them an alcohol soak. Then I put some soap and water, rinsed them all off. And then I did a steaming hot, water bath where I put really hot water in there. And oh, wee, these things look like brand new. And if you guys are interested in picking up these tips in bulk, go to caligars.com. This is not sponsored, but at this point, them motherfuckers should give me a coupon code. Hell yeah. Ruben Wall says, how are you doing today, Space City? And that's a great question, man. I just got back from Papacitos. I was out there with my family grubbing. We got back to the crib, and now we're on this live stream, guys, kicking in with you guys. So all in all, I'd say it's a pretty great day. We got Old Gas Rules said, "What's up? Moscow in the house." Is that my boy Moscow? Moscow Flyer? Yeah, we was just talking about you. Babe Mama says, "K-Han, how do we feel about banana bread? I want to infuse it for the next event." Shit, I know I'm a big banana bread fanatic. So I know that's definitely gonna be a hitter for me. Kilo number 1 with a great question says, "What's your thoughts on rip tips and proper tips?" Now I might have a little bit of a hot take on that, man, Don't get me wrong, I got some proper tips and I got some rip tips, but I do not think they are worth what they sell them for. Now, you guys can go back door and get them from a wholesaler. You get a rip tip and you find out how cheap they actually are. Then you go ahead and just brand it yourself. But for all these companies that are selling these rip tips for $60 a piece, come on now. Come on now. What part of the game is that? Like, I respect it, but I ain't paying no $60 for a rip tip. I'm gonna go get a wholesale and get them custom made for about $9 a piece. Ruben Wall says, "How are the peeps in the chat?" Shout out to the homie Ruben Walls trying to figure out if the chat is good. SBB says, "Banana OG bread sounds nice." Hell yeah, that does sound nice. We got the homie Durbin Brown in the building as well. Said, "Yo, what's up, Durbin Brown?" Y'all look at how this thing's smoking. Look at that. And this is straight flour. There's no rosin in here. This is going to be the Backpackboyz, the Privilege Pop. Shout out to my homeboy, Bayou City Exotics. Only one I seen with it right now. High Tolerance and Backpackboyz. It's a privilege to smoke gas only. And shout out to everybody that's watching. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Come be a part of the live chat. The homie No Bull says, "Doing well, busy. How are you?" Yeah, I saw you flick it on the road. Yeah, I think I tapped it. Oh boy. All right, y'all. I want to show y'all this old school strain right here too. My boy had it in stock, and as soon as I seen it and took a whiff of it, I said, "Oh yeah, I need a zip of that real fast." We got the homie Sammy Copar checking in, man. He said, "Hi, dude. Feeling breezy with this beautiful spring weather and smoking outdoor mixed with indoor outside." Hey, man, that's what's up, dude. Appreciate you coming on through and hope you're having a great day, man. Ruben Wall says, "Here I've been going out of town for my medication, and I could have been getting through the mail the whole time." Come on, man. We're trying to bring that medication straight to you. Don't forget to use code Space City, too. Yeah, this privileged pop is smoking real nice. See that resin ring? You see that nice even burn as well, along with this solid tip. Hell yeah, the homie Jigsaw said he got a fat backwood full of that permanent marker. Oh boy, that sounds good as hell, man. I ain't smoked some tobacco in a minute. No Bull says, "Good deal." Now, let me go ahead and show you guys this sweet tooth, man. Now, a lot of you old heads might be remember this strain from back in the day. I want to say the first time I had it was back in, I want to say like 2012, around that time. Well, not 2012, I meant 2007, like around that year. Is that right? Maybe. Maybe it was like 2010. A little bit hazy. But yeah, that's one nug, y'all. Look at that big ass motherfucking nug, dude. Hell yeah, the homie Ruben Wall says, "I used your code. That's on the real." I appreciate that, my boy. Y'all check out this chunky monkey. This is that sweet tooth. Go ahead and put your nose on the screen. You'll be able to smell it. And it ain't a fluke either. It's not like it's one big nug and then the rest are just tiny ass nugs. Oh man, we got big ass nugs for days. Got the homie SBB says, "Sweet Tooth is fired." Y'all already know, man. Sweet Tooth is an old school. If you guys have been able to catch it, or at least a solid grown version of it, it is very nice. We got the homie Menace coming through. He said, "Yo, what up, chat? What up, Space? Hope everyone's well. Let's burn something. Hell yeah, my boy, I'm way ahead of you, man. We burning on some Backpackboyz times high tolerance. This is gonna be their privileged pop. Appreciate you coming through, man. Hopefully you're having a great day. And let me know if you guys get products like this where you guys are at. And shout out to the 28 people watching. Make sure you guys smash that like button. If this is your first time here, it's pretty much what we do, man. We just sit back, roll a couple things up. Might take a dab or two. Might roll a hash roll or two. But other than that, we just having a conversation, smoking on some bud. We got the homie John Emerson says, damn. Yo, we got another OG in the building. Say, yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, Space? What's up to my boy Blunt Ninja, man? Y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all gonna hear about Blunt Ninja real soon, man. The boy's gonna have his own line of rolls and flour coming real soon. No Bull says, that looks nice, homie. Blunt Ninja Scope says, haven't seen Sweet Tooth in over 10 years. Hell yeah, man. That's what I was trying to tell the people before I started fumbling my years and shit. Been at least like a solid 10 years before I seen some solid ass Sweet Tooth. And Blunt Ninja, check out the size of this chonker right here. Sheesh. David Perkins says, where can we get that Sweet Tooth at? Man, if you guys are local to Houston, Texas, man, y'all got to tap in with my boy Bayou City Exotics. But I'm pretty sure this Sweet Tooth is sold out. My boy had a whole pound of it. By the time I was there, it was only about 2 zips left. I copped one, and there was only one left, man. It only took about 6 hours for the whole pound to be gone. The homie SBB says he's about to roll us some Skywalker of that crisp. It was tier 1 plus, but it a letdown actually. That's 100% true, brother, because I got that Z cubed. I think it was Z cubed. That was supposed to be some 710 Labs flour, and that shit was booty, dude. Along with the Super Silver Haze. So if you guys are shopping at Crisp, do not buy the Super Silver Haze and do not buy the Z cube. That shit is ass. Get the Lemon OG or get the Z Cake or the Z Frost. I think those three. I know Z Cake and Lemon OG for sure were hitting. Ruben Wall says, thanks, brother, for the discount code. Hey, anytime, my boy. The homeboy Shicey Grows with a great question. He says, Space, tell me you enjoyed that lemon cherry back cross. I ordered the 818 and that lemon used your code too. Yeah, man, I was actually really fucking with that lemon cherry gelato back cross, man. It was some solid lemon cherry. I think it was more cherry than lemon. So it starts off with that strong cherry nose and it ends with that nice lemon pine back end. So yeah, that lemon cherry gelato back cross was a hitter. Yo, we got First Line Press in the building. Says Space City was good. Smoking on some purple lit OG. Damn, that sounds good as fuck. Purple lit OG. Blunt Ninja Scope says I'm more jealous about that Sweet Tooth than the jar. Sheesh. Hell yeah, man. Blunt Ninja, what you think about that, bro? Wait till I'm gonna keep pulling out these big ass nugs too. Look, there's 2 big ass nugs right there. Man, I got my scale right here too, man. Let's go ahead and clock these nugs just to show you how fat they are. I don't want y'all saying that it's fucking movie cinematography and shit, you know what I'm saying? All right, we got a zeroed out right there. Let's throw this bad boy on there. Damn, that's a whole 1/8 right there. Damn, that's a whole 3.7 on just that one nug right there. We got another 1.7 right there. Definitely some nice fluffy bud. But if y'all thought that one was a big one, I got another grenade for y'all right here. My boy Menace says, y'all close the live chat, hit that like button, and open the live chat back up. Hell yeah, we got another heavy hitter right here. This is a 2.6, man. We got a 3.7, a 2.6. Definitely some nice, solid bud right here, y'all. Look at those trichomes just busting. Definitely has that rosebud appearance, like somebody had said before. And I thought that was just the perfect description of what I was trying to say. Let's see if there's any more in here. Oh, yeah. That one doesn't look too big. That's a little tiny nug, but I see another giant one in here. Woo! That's a 1.9 right there. You guys can see that. 1.9. 1.8. Oh, man, look at this one right here. You know we like the middle finger buds. That's a straight middle finger right there. You see the thumb right there? Woo! That's a 1.4 right there. All right, man, let's go ahead and start putting these buds back. Once again, shout out to my boy Bayou City Exotics for the fire ass bud. And barely fits back in the jar, y'all. Let's see what y'all up to in the live chat. Sammy Kopar says, it's strange. I get super high with hash. I get super high without hash. These outdoor sun terps mixed with indoor uncut jams make me feel like I'm in paradise. Damn, that's what's up, man. Hell of a description, homie. If this is your first time joining the live chat, come in, say what's up. Your first comment should always be, hey, what's up, everybody? And then we can go ahead and answer whatever questions you may have. My boy Blunt Ninja said, talk about nugs. Sammy Kopar said, nice bud. It looks indoor grown. 100%. Menace said, that exotic bud structure. Hell yeah, man. Looks like we got a lot of stoners in here, man. Y'all know exactly what y'all talking about and exactly what y'all looking at. The homie No Bull said, hit the like button, y'all, for the homie. It really helps out. Man, I really appreciate y'all coming into the live chat and reminding people to hit that like button. That's really dope of y'all to do that, man. We got the homie Gyro in the building. Says, hello. What's up, Gyro? How you doing today, man? Getting down to the end of this Backpackboyz. And we can get started on this sweet tooth. What do y'all think about the rolls too, man? Y'all let me know. Are they solid? And let me know what other content creators coming out with rolls like this. Rolling them on camera with you, with their own tutorials, how to roll a hash hole. Y'all let me know who coming through like that. Hell yeah, man. That's a dope ass comment right there with the homie Menace. I gotta make sure we put that on screen. We support you, broski. You take the time to educate and entertain. We can give back by hitting the like button and getting you into the algorithm. Man, I truly appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, all I'm trying to do is get you guys the best flour at the best price possible. And at the same time, we can go ahead and have a great time and just relax, man. Be a part of something. Come through. Everybody smokes. You know, a lot of times we find ourselves in situations where we're smoking by ourselves. And what better way than to throw on like a live session, chill with the homies, and that way you don't feel like as alone. You know what I'm saying? Dennis Halterman saying he's smoking on that Ghost Train Haze all day. Sheesh. Let's go ahead and take the cap off of this sweet tooth. I know a lot of y'all been waiting for it. But first, let me give y'all the nose on this one. I know y'all can't smell it through the screen. I know y'all can only see it. And this definitely has a nice, sweet, earthy nose to it. Whew, just clean. Oh man, just like old school bud smell. All right, so we got the cap taken off right there, as you guys can see. Nice little char all the way around. Go ahead and just flick this off. If I can find the spot. Oh, dang, looks like it already started burning. My bad. Just got to pull the cap off. We put that down right there. And we got a nice little shot of the sweet tooth right there. Hell yeah, the homie Sammy says, I always forget to hit the like button because I'm high. Reminders are helpful. Blunt Ninja Scope says, man, this weather hitting nice right now. You already know, man, with the rain in the background. Yo, we got another OG in the building. He said, Droops said, what up, G? What's up, Droops, man? We just chilling about to spark up this sweet tooth right here. Thank you so much for joining us today, man. Hopefully you're having a good day. Damn, we got another OG said, Double R Underground said, what's up, all? Sammy Copart, where you get uncut gems from? Hell yeah, shout out to the homie, Double R Underground. SBB says, you definitely best reviewer and not stuck on shit, bud. So many reviewers rep trash, and it good to have a reviewer that don't support something just cause. Damn, I couldn't have said it any better myself, SBB. I be seeing that shit all the time. I be seeing people talk about lit farms has the gas, and I'm like, man, you know that shit is whack, dog. But at the end of the day, that's what keeps people coming back to the videos. And you can hate the channel if you want, but the numbers don't lie, and neither do the lies. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and for watching the videos. I just passed up 1 year on YouTube, and we're close to 700 videos on the channel. Hell yeah, Sammy Kopar said, how is it possible that we can make me nostalgic for Pokemon 64 on the N64? Hell yeah, man. Now, either you're seeing the jar of the Pokemon weed that's been going around, or you're seeing the 8s that are coming in, the old school N64 cartridge cases that come out and are the actual cartridge with the little viewing window on the backside. SBB said $50 ounce can't be fired. I'm sorry. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm like, you gotta adjust your expectations. Sammy Kopar says Nebula Cannabis rests along Powell Boulevard in Portland. That's what's up. He said that's his favorite dispensary. I can understand that. Yo, we got an OG in the building. We got Wargasm pulling up saying evening, fellas. What's up, my boy? Great to have you on the live stream. And if this is your first time being a part of the live chat, come in, say what's up, and then proceed with your questions. Double R Underground says, y'all already know life is too short to smoke shitty buds. I would rather go without. Hell yeah, the homie Double R Underground says, wow, my homie here in Missouri is the first one who first bred uncut gems. Crazy that it's up there like that, but I love it. It's straight gas. That's what's up, man. And we're smoking on this sweet tooth right now. If we can see how it's burning. Burning super nice. Very clean. Got that nice resin ring going already. Nice and potent. Here's one for you guys. And while we're at it, I'm going to see if I can pull out one of my E-rigs right here. And we can go in on a dab. Let me see if one of these jars got some rosin in it. Shoosh. Double R Underground says, what's that lineage, Space? The one that we're smoking on right now is going to be the sweet tooth right here. Let me go ahead and show you the buds right here. And I know you guys are going to hear me saying this a lot of times, but sometimes you just got to put it out there a lot of times. If this is your first time joining the live chat, or you want to be a part of the live chat, you want some interaction, first thing you got to do, come in and say what's up. Either say what's up to me, say what's up to the chat. Just come in, say what's up, and then we can go ahead and start interacting with you. But back to the homie Double R Underground, I wanted to show you some of the nugs on this sweet tooth right here. As you can see, they are big old fat nugs. We got another fat one right here. We can show it off to you, brother. You might have came in a little bit after I had showcased it, but want to make sure you got, all the info. You're going to sit that back right there, and that is what we are smoking on right now, y'all. Dang, look how soupy it's getting right there. Shoosh. And then we got the homie Adeezy Airline says, hey, brother, besides quality, bud, what's the best way to make the resin drip more? Now, that is a great question right there. And in most cases, the way that I found to make it drip real nice has to do a lot with the way you're grinding it, right? You got to make sure that it's a nice fine grind, that you're compacting it in there right quick. Another way to get it to get nice and resiny is the way you're smoking it, right? So a lot of people smoke it like this, where you're smoking it like it's a backwood or a blunt or a cigarette. But the proper way to be smoking it is to be holding it by the glass tip and be having the cherry pointed down. That way all the heat is rising up through the whole doink and pretty much just melting those crystals right there. The homie Sammy Kopar says, I feel like I'm living in Amsterdam. The weed store is within a short walking distance from me. I don't need to pay a doctor to be able to smoke weed. Why anyone smokes weed is... Sorry, it cut off at that last part. Smoke weed. Why anyone smokes weed is their own reason why. Hell yeah, 100%. SBB says, gotta go. Much love. Y'all, talk to y'all later. All right, SBB, have a great day. Sammy Kopar says, I can carry 2 ounces in a brown paper bag like I just went to the pharmacy. Hey. My bad, y'all. I just dropped the cherry, or the ash, I mean. Woo, this sweet tooth is definitely good, man. Double R Underground says, I'm into that sweet tooth, that flying Hawaiian. Hell yeah. We got Adeezy Airlines also saying, what's up, chat? What's up, man? Appreciate you coming on through and being part of the live chat. Double R Underground says, them's beautiful. Wargasm saying chonkers. Hell yeah. The homie K Ham said he just got back home like cooked crack. My boy said he's smoking a donut or what, man? Sheesh. My boy gonna bust out the donies already, man. Hold up. Double R Underground says looks Hindu-y. Hell yeah. I almost wanted to say it was kind of like a kush or a haze, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, lollygaggers tuning in saying, cheers, everyone. What's up, lollygaggers? Appreciate you coming in and saying, what's up, man? Thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of the live chat. The homie Sammy says, don't pass what? Don't pass up on some sun-grown outdoor weed, folks. It has been some of the best experiences weed-wise for me. Man, Sammy, I'm so happy you mentioned that, bro. I was just telling my boy Wargasm about Midwest CBD. Midwest CBD has some of the best outdoor that I've tried this side of the Mississippi, man. It was some bubble belts. It was rainbow belts times Zope. Now, if that cross don't call out to you, man, I don't know what is, man. But rainbow belts times Zope. Here's some of their other flower. This is the strawberry lemonade. Here's some hash burger, Oregon grown, THCA flower. This one's Wisconsin grown. And both look incredible. The third eight that I had was that badass cheese, but I already smoked all of that. So definitely impressed with the flower coming out of Midwest CBD. Another thing that I really liked that I spotlighted in the review was all the info on the packaging. Now, it's not super flashy. It's not going to have a lot of vibrant colors or anything, but what it does have is everything that you need to know. All the facts, the lineage, the aromas, the effects that you should be expecting, the lineage. As we can see here, this is going to be hash burger. It's going to be a 60-40 indica hybrid. It's going to be reported aromas are going to be earthy, herbal, garlic, and spicy. We got 30% THCA. We got the weight. And we also have the genetics listed right here. It's going to be Han Solo hash plant times double burger. And then the reported effects are going to be euphoric, happy, and relaxed. Now, the nose on these is incredible. This is going to be the strawberry lemonade right here. This is going to be your 50-50 balanced hybrid. The aromas that are reported are going to be sweet berry, lemon, citrus, and earthy. And that's exactly what I got when I opened the pack. This is going to be lemon OG times strawberry cough. So as you guys know, I was talking about that lemon OG earlier from Crisp. And that strawberry cough, that's an old school flavor, man. I remember smoking that back in 11th grade, some strawberry cough. And now look, we got a mix of both of them. Lemon OG times strawberry cough. And then what I was really trying to do is I was trying to find some rosin over here that we could hit. Yeah, I got some right here. Sheesh, I thought I was almost out of rosin, man. Thought I wasn't going to be able to take this hit with y'all. But hell yeah, man. I don't have a coupon code or an affiliate code with these guys. I just went ahead and purchased this with my own money just to bring you guys a little bit of a different variety than what you guys are used to. I know a lot of you guys aren't able to get that black market stuff or the recreational dispensary, whatever you want to call it. But a lot of you guys can get this stuff right here. And this is some of the best that I've had. Along with the 3/8, they sent that 2-pack pre-roll, which is $10. And when I tell you fellas that outdoor grown was smoking nice white ash and a resin ring just like this, I was blown away. The homie Double R Underground says, I match up on a dad with y'all. I got the Slur King cold press I grabbed from the homie. It's the shit. Damn, that sounds good as fuck. John Emerson says, banana bread in the oven. Hell yeah. No Bull says, gotta go. Thank you. And thank you, chat. Hey, appreciate you coming out, No Bulls. Hell yeah. Lollygagger says, but marketing outdoor steamy, but as indoor isn't right, it's a lie. Starting to feel like Dank Flamingo owns THCA King the way he markets for him. Man, there we go. I know we were just touching on this a little while ago, man. This is what it boils down to for a lot of content creators. If you guys see a lot of people out there pushing JK Distro, pushing Lit Farms, pushing Small Buzz or THCA King, there's a big agenda behind it. Now, I'm full disclosure with you guys. Y'all already know I get commission off of those sales that I generate from the coupon codes, right? From Shop Hella Mary, from Lit Farms, from JK Distro. But I'm not out here advertising it as, yo, this is the bee's knees. If it's whack, I'm telling you it's whack. You know, regardless of if they pay me or not. I'm going to let you know, hey, man, this is some booty, son. I will skip on this like ASAP. I will move on to, you know, bigger and brighter pastures. But when you guys see all these content creators, like, with these flashy fucking edits and these flashy templates and borders, there's got to be something else behind that. The homie, my bad, y'all. Let me scroll. Oh, damn, y'all going crazy in the live chat. DZ Airlines is asking another great question. He says, does rolling bigger joints make the resin ring drip more? I do not believe so. I think the only factors that contribute to that resin ring are going to be the consistency of which you grind it, if you have it compacted in there, and the quality of the bud. Damn, the ash just fell straight like that. But yeah, you know, all the common factors, brother. Yo, we got another OG in the building. We got the homie Scott says, yo, got that Mandarin by Royal Cannabis today. It's powerful, but not the prettiest girl at the dance. Hey, man, and sometimes it be that way, man. Sometimes not so good looking bud is the one that puts you on your ass. You know what I'm saying? John Emerson says, hit that like button, people. Scott says, and of course, I used your code. Appreciate that, Scott. Appreciate you coming through with that. The homie Sammy says, some people say White Runs sells like fruit, smells like fruit, and while I'll agree, I'll also smell a creamy note in it too, akin to peach yogurt. That's very interesting, man. The homie Double R Underground says, Hash Burger is fire as fuck. There's a company called Sense who has a fire cut of it for sure. Love them burger strains. Most definitely. John Emerson says, hook your boy up with some of that strawberry lemonade. Hell yeah, man. Go check them out. Midwest CBD. I think it was only like $30 for the eighth, man. It wasn't expensive at all. And especially for the quality of this stuff, man, that's a great quality stuff for the price. Sammy says, I need to re-upload another video on White Runs now that I have tried more. I can give an accurate description. That was a blind review because I assumed outdoor was always garbage, but this is octane, I'm guessing. The homie Blunt Ninja with a great question said, what you got in the grow room right now? Let me see, man. What we got? We got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm going to see if we can move that conversation over to the Discord. That way we can start, you know, driving a little bit of traffic over to the Discord. If you guys want to be a part of the Discord, man, go ahead and hit me up on Instagram at Official Space City. I can go ahead and give you that invite to the Discord. Sammy Kopar says, prove me wrong. Hell yeah. Lollygagger saying, family, this indoor ice cream cake from THCA Small Buds is not indoor. It's trash outdoor. It won't stay lit and it's burning black. Man, I done told y'all about that shit. If that shit ain't staying lit, if it's burning black, that shit is no good, man. That's why it's so cheap. Because what a lot of these motherfuckers is doing is they sourcing their flour from the same people. And the same people they sourcing it from don't give a fuck. They're just mass producing and being able to get pounds out for $500 to $600. And now that is how they are selling it for $40 to you guys. Now do the math. Take however much weight is in a pound. Okay, it's 112 grams for the QP. So just multiply it times 4 and then break it down into 28. And it'll tell you how many zips they're getting out of that pound. And if they're getting more than $500 worth, then there you go, man. Come on now. Lollygaggers with a great question says, who should we be getting QPs from? That's a great question, man. The people who you should be getting QPs from are not going to be THCA vendors. They're going to be black market vendors. If you guys are looking for cheap QPs, you're going to get cheap QP bud. Now, if you're paying less than $300 for a QP, you're going to be getting some boo-boo. If you're looking for like Cali Indoor or exotic, as they try to market it nowadays, you're going to be looking at a black market pug, and you're looking at least $350 to $450 plus. You know, if you guys like these designer brand names like Gas No Brakes, their QPs run from $500 to $600. So, you know, if you're not looking to shell out that kind of money, then, you know, especially stuff like this Backpackboyz is going to be way pricey. And I can't think of a single THCA vendor that's going to be selling QPs like that, especially any that you want to be grabbing like that. Hey, appreciate that, Hard Live. He says, laugh my ass off. Your ash vacuum is dope. Come on, man. You got to keep an ash vacuum on deck, son. A shout out to my wife for that one. Sammy Kopar says, smalls are cheap because they are tiny nugs, but in my opinion, it all evens out, and you get lots of tiny nugs with little to no stem. That is a great selling point, and that's how I sold it off to a couple people that are asking, why are smalls so popular? There's a couple vendors out here that were asking, why is small so popular? Why this and why that? And that was the exact reason that I gave it, man. I was like, in all reality, it feels like you're getting exactly what you pay for. You're getting bud. You're not getting all the stems. You're getting just those little tiny nuggets. And that way, once you're grinding it down, it's all bud. You know what I'm saying? But now, if you're gonna pay the price, Shop Ella Mary should be getting into wholesale if it's not already offered. But I would try picking up QPs from Shop Ella Mary, even those small QPs. A small QP should be running you anywhere from that $300 to $400 range. Hell yeah, my boy DJ O says, "Yo, my bad, I had you playing in the background while I changed my headlights." Hey, you good, G? He says, "Fern Valley Farms changed my opinion on outdoor flower." That's what's up, man. Fern Valley Farms. Yo, we got the homie TJ in the building. Said, "Yo, what's up, Space? What's up, TJ? Hope you're having a great night tonight, man." Yeah, I'm gonna get to the dab. I ain't forget the dab, yo. I know y'all think I forgot about the dab. I ain't forget about it. When I get baked, man, I turn into a chatty Cathy. I start answering questions. I get sidetracked, but I'm getting back to it. Got my owner's edition Focus V Saber right here. We're also coming up on the end of the sweet tooth, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it out. That's what I was really waiting for. I was waiting to finish that doink before getting into any kind of dabs and other extracurricular activities. TJ says, "I have smoked weed that was black ash, but it's hella good and smoke good." Hell yeah, man. If you thought it was good, then it was probably good. Lollipopper says, "Shop Ella Mary quality is there, but no QPs." Hell yeah, man. I know it's coming soon. They told me it was already ready, but I've been looking on their website and it's not. But they definitely got some wholesale on the way. In reality, that is like the only vendor that I can think of who I would even try to purchase a QP from, especially for it being smalls and for it being within that $300 to $400 range. Not saying that that's what they're listing their prices at, but I would be a little bit more comfortable with that, especially with the consistency that Shop Hello Mary has. I wouldn't mind picking up some Bolo runs or some Space City Gelato or some, what else is out there, man? Some Uncle Snoop, some Blue Gumbo. I'll get any of those all day. John Emerson says JK has some $175 QPs. A couple look good. Yeah, nah, you lost me at JK, brother. As soon as you said JK, I was like, nah, I'm good. All right, guys, we got a nice little fat turd in there. Hell yeah, Blunt Ninja. Blunt Ninja says that 818 OG off of Shop Hella Mary some gas. Imagine picking up a QP of 818 OG smalls, man. You could stain them zits for 150 all day. Even if they smalls, people take one sniff of that and be like, yo, this is some gas, homie. For 150, I'm making it. We go ahead and turn this bad boy on. We got the Focus V Carter. We already got it set to 500 degrees for 60 seconds. Hopefully you guys loaded up your dabs because I'm about to take flight, man. Blunt Ninja says he'd be rolling 3.5 donuts. Sheesh, he got a whole eighth in there, man. Y'all watch out. Let's double click and let's take a flight, y'all. And let me know what you guys think of my custom top here. John Emerson says he's living life on a budget, still smoking on those $10 quarters. I get it. And if this is your first time being a part of the live chat, come in, say what's up, and be a part of the live chat, man. Let's get it. Oh boy. It's going to be that cherry cake. Ooh. I like how the smoke just builds up all right here. We got the water on the bottom. Taking slow, even pulls. Ruben Wall says, I vouch for those 818 OG Smalls. You already know. Now, what I'm trying to work on is a discount code for wholesale at Shop Hail Mary. Even a 5% off code for wholesale would be dope. We got the homie Smoking Joe says he's in the house for you, brother. I appreciate that, Smoking Joe. What's going on, man? John Emerson says, I'm either going to try the 818 Smalls or the Space City Runs. I highly recommend you try the 818 Smalls if you can. It might already be sold out. And then go ahead and try the Space City Runs. Now, the Space City Runs is going to come with that custom collab bag that we did. Let me see if I got one in here. Here we go. So this is going to be the Space City Runs that is now available over at Shop Hail Mary. I know you guys have seen it before. It comes with the custom collab bag that we did with the Space City Cannabis zombie hand holding the joint. Shop Hail Mary times Space City Cannabis. We got the Space City Runs. Packing date was not too long ago, March 25th. This is the half ounce. Little micro size buzz, so you know exactly what you're getting. Ain't no faking or fronting or saying it's going to be this when it's going to be that. Definitely going to be some little tiny micro size buds, but a very nice runce nose to it. You can see the size of the bags are all keefy, definitely flavorful, and nice effects. Now be sure to use code Space City. That way you can save a little bit if you want to try it out. Even if you don't want to commit to the half ounce, go ahead and scoop you up a quarter or an eighth. I don't think they even offer quarters. That'd be dope if they did, but pick yourself up an eighth if you want to try it. Use code Space City. They got fire ass rosin. This one's already empty, and that's how you know it's fire, man. It's already all smoked up. Let me grab my jar of Q-tips right quick. I want to make sure that my devices stay nice and clean. This is where I keep my Q-tips, that Leatherface Runts from back in the day. Make sure I'm getting all up in here on this top. Damn, I almost want to run it again. What do y'all say? I think I'm going to run it again, y'all. Hell yeah, let's run that one more time. Give it just a second. It's going to start heating up. We got 437 dabs off of this rig. And I got a couple more. I got a couple Puffcos. So, you know, we're up there. Blunt Ninja says, have seen Hustler's catalog. They have all kinds of flavors right now. Hell yeah, man. That's my boy right there. Make sure you hit him up. Let him know I sent you, man. He's got some solid-ass flavors. He had that Blue Zushi on Buzz Down, too. But all the pounds that he's got, man, those are some fire-ass strains. And all that's going to be smoking crazy. He's got the new batch of Only Hash that just dropped as well. So he's got some crazy-ass flavors on that rosin. On the 2-gram buckets for $80, that's a steal. Sammy Kopar says, I would smoke, but I'm too high. Yo, get up and move. This weed makes the couch feel very nice. Hell yeah. Sammy says, that run smells good stuff. Beautiful little nugs. Homie Blunt Ninja said, what's the cross on Space City Runs? I'm pretty sure it's going to be Chicago Runs, so whatever the cross is on the Chicago Runs. I believe it's a different pheno than the one that they have on there. But don't quote me. Sammy Kopar says, there's a bubblegum Runs. He said, I haven't been this excited for outdoors since I was getting free ounces of it, medical, every month years ago. Damn, that's what's up, man. Can you imagine getting free zips? That'd be dope as fuck, man. Yo, we got an OG in the building. Shout out to the homie Hayes for Days. He said, my boy gassed up right now. Plus, that glass is hard body, man. What's up to my boy Hayes for Days? What's going down? Double R Underground says, I got the 818 Smalls already torched the whole zip. Hell yeah, man. That one never lasts long. Oh, here we go. Bay Mama pulling through with the info. So the cross on the Space City runs is going to be Gelato 33 times Skittles. Gelato 33 times Skittles for the Space City runs. Hell yeah. Hayes for Days says that 818 is true. And it's available in a half zip. Hell yeah. Hayes for Days says he keeps that 818 on deck. Shit, I try to keep it on deck, but for some reason, as soon as I open the bag, within 2 days, it's completely empty, man. Like fucking magic, dude. I called up Shop Hello Mary and complained. They sent me another 2 zips, and they were gone too. And I was like, shit, man, it might be me at this point. But yeah, man, that 818 OG does not last for me. Got to make sure you get all in these crevices too, man, because that's where that rosin likes to get all gunked up. I got another glass top in here that's in the same family as this glass top right here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. Some of you might recognize it. You know, I've been switching glass tops every now and again. I got that double cup lean top as well. But this is another one that I thought was real cool. This is a Puffco top. So this is going to be a dinosaur wearing a blue sweater. Y'all know I fuck with that blue. And it's going to have that crushed opal in the teeth. And it's also going to have a double joint holder. So if you got your fatty joint, go ahead and stick it in there. If you got to have a smaller size joint, you can stick it in there. So while you're dabbing, you know what I'm saying, while you're cooling off, you can go ahead and grab your joint, start smoking, and do what it do. Just a couple nice pieces. John Emerson says, defective bags. What can you do? Shit, not much to do at that point, homie. All right, man, we got the device nice and cleaned out and ready to go for the next dab that we take. We're coming up on the 1 hour mark on this live. So y'all know that means we're coming up to an end. If you guys haven't done so already, go ahead and check out that Space City Runs as well as that Space Goo. And I don't think there's any Space City Gelato left, but if you do see that Space City Gelato left, man, that stuff with some gas too. Dummy Hayes for Days says teeth go crazy, but they double cup the one for sure. Got Texas written all over it. Hell yeah, man. You already know that double cup. I thought it was pretty hard, man. I had to reach out to Uzi Glass and have that one custom made. It also glows in the dark, so I thought that was dope as fuck too. The homie K Ham says, yo, Hayes, I need to borrow some packs for a pack for pack. Hell yeah, man. I need to do another pack for pack, man. We haven't done one of those in a minute. Dang, y'all already chunking doses to me. Sheesh. Y'all know the protocol, man. Hold up. Blunt Ninja Scope says, have you tried Space Station? I have not, homie. Hayes for Days says, hashtag pack for pack to Space City and back. Hell yeah. Oh, shit. That's one of the new strains on Shop Hello Mary, the Space Station Greenhouse. That's going to be Supersonic times Government Oasis. That sounds crazy as hell, man. Now, I can't condone the greenhouse all the way, you know what I'm saying? I've had a couple of the greenhouse strains. Not all of them were smoking. So I want to be 100% transparent with y'all, man. So the greenhouse, you know, you might need a little extra cure time on that one. But, you know, it is what it is. For the price, you know, you can't expect too much out of it. But like we always like to do at this time, guys, this live is brought to you by Space City Cannabis. I'm going to fuck with y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next live. Hey.